All right, check out this madness. Okay, you brothers out there. Shalom to you brothers out there. Shalom to you brothers out there. Okay, look at our sisters, our so-called women. Okay, let me turn this up so you can hear what's going on. Look at this beast. Okay. Okay, you heard what she said? She said she want to call her mother. Okay, so this is letting you know, you black dudes out there, right? This is why the brothers have been saying, and this is why we have so many different platforms nowadays, and they're telling you men out there, you know, and they're telling you men to avoid these black women. Okay, it's unfortunate. But we have to deal with. We have to avoid these black women. Okay, and I'm gonna say this: all these women are messed up. All these women are messed up, and I don't even blame the women, right? I blame the environment that the women are in. If you come out of this particular environment, you're gonna get a different batch of decent women, including even among black women. You're gonna get decent black women among a totally different environment. But when you're in this Western society, you're gonna get things like this. Look at this beast. And then the first person she wants to call, you ever notice when these criminals get caught, right? They always want to call their mama. They always want to call their mama, whether it's them black dudes, whether these black women. Anytime they get caught, they want to call their mama. This is showing you once again, and it's being witnessed that once again, this single parent home, that thing don't work. Because if it worked, we would be seeing decent, upstanding, law-abiding citizens coming from among them households. But we don't see that. We don't see that. And you know what too? I got one scripture, one precept. It says the aged women likewise, that they be in behaviors becoming holiness. So her mother is fully in cahoots with what she's doing. The first thing she said when she got caught for trying to sell some box is she want to call her mama, right? And another thing too, a lot of these so-called black women, a lot of them are actually pimps. A lot of them are actually the ones encouraging their daughters to go out and sell their box. This is a fact. Okay, these so-called black women, your so-called black women, they are the worst thing. They are the worst thing going. Okay, they are the worst thing going. Okay, this is why the elders and all kinds of different brothers have been saying to stay away from them. Because, and another thing too with your sisters, this is what's going on with your sisters. Your sisters are all coming out of broken homes. Okay, the majority of them are coming out of broken, dysfunctional, broken homes. Okay, so when you deal with them, you choose to deal with them, they bring in that heavy baggage with them. They bring in the traumas with them. They bring in the domestic violence with them. They bring in the abuse with them. They bring in all these different things with them to you. And you supposed to be the doctor. You supposed to be the person to try and correct them and get them right. You know, okay, let me have kids with her. Let me try and deal with her on the right way. Let me try and marry her. And all you brothers, you men out there, you're giving your testimonies now. You buying trainers, you're buying shoes for your kids, and the trainers ain't good enough. You getting your daughter's hair made, done up by your new girl. Your old ex chick, she want to pull out the girl's hair, the little kid's hair, because she's jealous of the man's new girl. And then they putting you on child support. Then a lot of these black women, a lot of them, what they're doing is they're getting with a lot of you men out there, you pookies and ray rays out there, and they trying to trying to have you impregnate them, so they can get their little Section 8, so they can get their little government perks. Okay, so it's all a big hustle. It's all a big hustle. This is why you brothers out there, you got to avoid these so-called black women. Okay, and in my estimation, I truly believe that 90% of your black women are wicked and evil, and there's about 10 to 20%, about 80 to 90% of your so-called black women are the devil. Okay, the scriptures tell us here the aged woman is your mother. The aged woman is women in general, women who are of a certain age. Okay, and they're supposed to teach the young. It says that they be in behaviors becometh holy. They have to be on point. Sisters ain't supposed to be selling they box online. They're not supposed to be on IG doing all types of stuff. They're not supposed to be committing adultery. No, not false accusers. Not given to too much wine. Teachers of good things. You older women are supposed to be teaching the younger women so they don't go out there and do these things, commit these wicked acts. Do these heinous, wicked acts. Even look at your young men. Your young men are robbing cars, carjacking people, stealing from people. And like I said, when they get caught by the cops, who do they have to call? Who they want to call? Who do they want to talk to the minute they get caught by the cops? They have to call a black ass mama. Because this is where the root, this is the root cause. This is where the root of it all is taking place at. It's coming directly from these black households. These single parent households with no men around. No type of man around. No type of manly figures are within these households. So the chaos will ensue. And this is why we're dealing with the things that we're dealing with now. You know what I mean? We're dealing with the police brutality. We're dealing with all these chaotic things going on with the cops. You understand? Because these kids are being let out like pit bulls into the world with no proper discipline. They ain't been taught the proper etiquette. They ain't been taught how to operate in this world, you know, in the law-abiding fashion. So they're gonna be getting caught up in all types of foolery, and then the cops gonna have to deal with them, and then they call it police brutality. No, we need more police brutality. We need more stop and frisk. Because you so-called blacks are absolutely out of control. You so-called blacks, you black women, you black men, so-called black men, so-called black women, you're out there, man. So Esau gotta come in and deal with each and every one of you. And I'm for it. Because if Esau don't come down on you via the Most High, because the Most High is in control of what Esau does. Esau is putting out all the hits, so to speak. So if the Most High have Esau roll up on you in a harsh manner, you ain't one of his. You're not of the elect. Because if you out here selling drugs, if you out here doing all type of wickedness, if you out here selling box on the internet, then the Most High is going to commission Esau to roll on you. The scriptures tell us that the rulers are not a terror unto good works. Who's the rulers? The ruler is Esau Edom. Okay. Now, if Esau see you doing good, he's not going to roll on you. He's not going to pursue you. He's not going to stop and frisk. Okay. Because he sees you coming on the right level. You moving it on the right level. And the Most High will step in and deal with and assist you. Even if Esau want to be harsh against you, the Most High is going to tell you, look, no, fall back. Just deal with him in the right way. Okay? These are the problems that we're having so much, which is so prevalent among our people, is because the aged women, concerning you aged women, you're not teaching the younger women. You understand? It says that they may teach the young women to be sober. You're not teaching them to be sober, to love their husbands. You're not teaching them to love their husbands. You telling them to get money out of their husbands. You telling them to try and come up financially off of their husbands. Yeah, put his ass on Section 8. Get your money, girl. Get your money, girl. To love their children. They don't love their children. I just showed you the video. The woman, this big ape, said she wanted to call her mama. How do they love their children? The scriptures say to love their children. She said she gonna call her mama. How does she even feel comfortable with calling her mother, knowing she's committing this wickedness? That's because her mother's in on it. That's because her mother. Okay, that's because her mother is advising her to go do this wickedness, right? And I'm surprised you actually got someone actually gonna go check for her. This big ape. This is how I know. And you men out there, this is why the world is the way it is today. It's because a lot of you men out there, you're just ultra thirsty. You're ultra thirsty, man. This is just ridiculous. But who do we blame? Who do we blame for these things? We gotta blame the so-called black man. See, that's Eve going back to Genesis. The Lord told us what would befall Eve, and Eve is living up to her conduct, which is failing and coming against the Most High, sinning. And this is what we see today with your sisters. Look, you brothers, stay away from these sisters. The scripture's telling us here in the 5th verse to be discreet. Is she being discreet? Is she being chaste? No, she's not being chaste. Keepers at home. Is she at home? She's not at home. She's selling her box on the internet. And guess who showed up? The cops showed up. Now she want to call her mama. who's supposed to be a teacher of good things, like the scriptures say. Obedient to their husbands. Is she being obedient to her husbands? No. That the word of Yahweh be not blasphemed. So they're blaspheming the Most High. You're blasphemous, man. All you so-called older black women talking about you going to church, you're all blasphemous.
I'm gonna try to move this arm, make it more comfortable for you.
You're blasphemous. You blaspheming the Holy Spirit. You're blaspheming the Most High's word, the Most High's laws. You're blasphemous, or you older so-called black women. Okay? And the Most High, and the Most High ain't dealing with any of you so-called you older black women because you failed. You're young.
You said you want to call your mom?
You failed. You're young.
I want to talk to my mom, but
How would she feel confident in calling her mother to call her mother, let her mother know, look, I'm selling some box, but I got caught. Right? And even Esau know the laws. Right? Esau, how you got Esau telling you the laws when you supposed to know the laws? Here it is, you're an Israelite, and you got Esau telling you what law you broke. That's letting you know that our people are more wicked than the wicked, man. How you got Esau telling you about what laws to keep and what laws not to keep? This is showing you that Esau is actually more righteous than you, Jakes. You Negroes supposed to know the law. How you got Esau arresting you, running you down? Here it is, Esau's upholding the law that you should be upholding, right? But you breaking the law and Esau's keeping the laws. That's how I know this. Well, that's why the Lord said 2/3 of our people shall be cut off and perish. Because why? You're committing sin. You're committing sin. Okay, so with that, shalom. You know, and avoid these black women. Avoid your black women, man. Shalom.